Shalom, Israel. Shalom. Listen to me and listen to me good. I'm not here to teach you anything that you don't already know. If you're in this truth, you already know this. But I'm here to remind you that if anything comes out of the sky, if the sky cracks and anything comes out of that sky, as far as quote unquote UFO or Christ, and it's not matching what the image in the Bible says, for example, if the sky cracks and white Jesus comes out of the sky as a hologram, it's a hologram. Don't believe it. Don't conform. Don't forget everything that you learned in this truth. Don't forget about the description of Israel in the Bible. Don't forget the description of the Lord in the Bible. Don't forget the description of the Most High God in the Bible. Do not let your eyes fool you. It is part of the plan. Do not let them fool you. That's why the Bible said, read and you shall not be deceived. Okay? If you see anything coming out of that sky that looks like a UFO, and it's a little green man, or it's a monster that's not described in the Bible, cockatrice, or a beast that's described in the Bible, if it's a different type of monster, it's planned. You have to remember, Esau has the technology and the capability to create holograms. Do not be fooled. That's why we have to know the word. You have to read up on the image of the beast in the Bible, as far as these animals and monsters. I'm not talking about Esau being the beast. I'm talking about actual monsters in the Bible, and I'm talking about the image of Christ and the image of the Most High. If you see anything coming out of that sky, do not bow down to it. Do not take your fringes off and run to it just because you see it coming out of the sky. You got to remember, the Antichrist is going to come before Christ. And yes, we know the Antichrist is Esau as a man and etc. But you got to remember, do not let your eyes deceive you. I may sound crazy right now, but just let it sink in. We can get so afraid if something happens right away that we might, forget. But if it's embedded in you, you will never forget. Do not let anything take you away from what that word says. The image of Christ. Christ is a black man with white woolly hair and dark skin. If you see anything other than that coming out of the sky, it's the Antichrist. Do not believe it. Israel, you have to keep the commandments. You have to get in your fringes. You have to start following all of the commandments. I'm going to leave it at that, because